The Clockmaker's Apprentice, a tale of growth and purpose. Save this video so that you can always return to it for a spark of inspiration when life feels like an uphill climb. Once, in a quaint little village, a young woman began to learn the intricate art of clockmaking. She was an ambitious apprentice working under a wise and renowned clockmaker, whose skill with gears and springs was admired far and wide. Yet frustration clouded her days. Her master never allowed her to craft a complete clock, insisting she focus on small, seemingly insignificant parts, gears, hands, and pendulums. "Why can't I make the whole clock? How do these tiny tasks matter?" she would mutter under her breath, cloaked by self-doubt. Every day felt monotonous, every component inconsequential. She questioned her purpose and the value of her efforts. Little did she know, a life-altering moment was on the horizon, one small step at a time. One crisp autumn morning, the apprentice arrived at the workshop to find her master too ill to stand. The ticking of countless clocks filled the silence of the room as the elderly clockmaker gestured weakly toward an old clock on the counter. "You'll need to bring it back to life," he said, his voice frail yet certain. "I can't today." Her heart sank. Fear gripped her. She felt unprepared to face such a monumental task on her own. Surely she didn't know enough. She was only ever entrusted with small pieces, never the complete masterpiece. How could she possibly succeed? But as she approached the clock, something incredible happened. Her hands began to work as if guided by an invisible thread of understanding. One by one, she aligned the gears, tightened the springs, and reassembled the intricate inner workings. Each piece fell into place, not by accident, but by the years of practice she had devoted to mastering each individual part. Before long, the clock chimed to life. Its rhythm was flawless. Watching this unfold, the master smiled from his bed. His frailty was no match for the pride shining in his eyes. "You see, my dear," he said softly, "you weren't just building parts all this time. You were learning the whole." Her frustration and doubt dissolved in an instant. She realized that every small, tedious task she had completed was, in fact, vital preparation for this very moment. Behind every gear, every pivot, every balance wheel she had perfected was the foundation of something much larger. Not just a clock, but a skill, an art that connected every small step to a greater whole. This story of the Clockmaker's Apprentice is more than just a tale. It's a mirror reflecting our own journeys. In life, we all build parts every single day. Whether it's learning the basics of a new skill, facing mundane challenges, or persevering through tasks that seem meaningless, every moment serves a purpose beyond what we can immediately see. The Apprentice's revelation reminds us to trust the process. Each small effort we make, no matter how insignificant it feels, is a stepping stone to something far greater. The next time you feel like your work isn't taking you anywhere, remember, the masterpiece is in the making. You're not just building parts, you're preparing for your moment to shine. Let this be your reminder. The small steps you're taking today are not wasted. Each challenge, each effort, and every seemingly insignificant detail is shaping your future. When the moment comes, you'll realize you knew what to do all along. Save this video so that you can revisit it when you need encouragement. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below, and don't forget to pass this message along to a friend who could use a little inspiration today. Because after all, we're not just building parts. Together, we're crafting the whole.